All right, we are live. Hopefully everyone's having a good day so far today. Happy Wednesday. Even though it doesn't feel like Wednesday. Hopefully everyone's having a good day though. Let me just get my game screen up and we are good to go. Let us run back and forth. And we are going to collect all of these as well. Gonna say, gotta plan ahead a little bit, chat. Gotta plan ahead. Oh, but yeah, so we did lose our whole team. That was, kind of sad, not gonna lie, but it could be worse. Let's see. I want to check our satchel to be safe. Mega shards, okay. Because as we're getting these mega shards too, I'm gonna see what I could do about spending some of these as well. I think is going to be a good option. I think I decided we probably won't go for the Aerodactyl. We might try to go for something else. I have not decided exactly what yet, but we're going to get something. I just haven't decided what yet. So Auroras could be a solid option. The Tyrantrum honestly could be solid. Tyrantrum might honestly be our best bet. Oh, but it's weak to ground type. Yeah, and I'm thinking too. You know what? Let's actually we put a pin there. Let's go to Quasartico now. I'm gonna spend all of our points that we got at the moment and try to. Because I don't want us to get to, like, 999, and then all of a sudden, like, we can't collect anymore. So we're going to try to play this safely. What can we get? We can get candies. There we go. I could probably get 2. Oh, yeah, we can get 2. So, for anyone wondering, we're getting all these Mega Stones literally just for... we're gonna try to do the Mega Pokedex, so as we go through, collecting and try to get through all of the challenges here, it's gonna help us try to get ahead a little bit when it comes to the rewards. And that's pretty much our big thing. We want to try to get all these rewards. Yeah, we don't need any more electric type Pokemon. Don't need any more electric type. Yo, Silly Billy, how's it going?
Hello there.
And technically, that is another round of encounters. For anyone that's curious as well, by the way, so we kind of have a bit of a hard time trying to find time to make a lot of content. So we're going to take our live streams and we're going to do like a weekly, like, oh, here's what happened type of thing. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. We are going to try to start it with this week's and pair it up with the point so far and make our way with that. So for anyone that is curious, we do have that in the pipeline. I was going to say, right, I'm kind of just working on last week's, which, oh God. What didn't happen last week? Doing good, made some homemade pancakes. Some mini pancakes for my doggo. Hey. How are you? I am not gonna lie, I'm like exhausted. I took like a 10-hour power nap before I started stream. Work literally took a lot out of me, I'm not gonna lie. It was really chaotic. We're moving our so I work in a factory and I work on this specific line. We're working on moving the line. So I had to move like a bunch of stuff from like one part of the area to the next. And it was a lot of walking. I am like exhausted. I almost pushed stream to tomorrow, to be fair. But it's one of those things. I want to stream today. Like, I am excited to stream, even though I am exhausted. So my energy level might be a little bit low. I do apologize for that. But I want to get some headway on this too. Just for the fact of I don't like what happened last the last stream. We practically lost our whole team just before Canary, and both of our Pokemon are extremely weak to Canary. Yeah, the bloodbath of 26. Yeah, I think when it comes to nighttime though, chat, we're gonna try whenever we see nighttime happening, we're gonna see. We'll slide over here quick. Is there a bench? Is there like a bench nearby? Oh, yeah, there's a bench right here. And a few more crystals. Don't mind if I do. Really, we got people coming in here saying 6'7". Please no. I was gonna say 6'8". There you go. There you go. Please don't push yourself. And if you need to end stream early, I understand. Nah. I was gonna say we're good. If it starts getting too much, trust me, I'll end early. But oh crap. You know what I did forget to do though, chat? You know what I did forget to do? We'll do it here in a little bit. I need to put laundry in. We need to do a load of laundry. I ran out of I got these nice cooling shirts for work. So they're a little bit like they're stretchy. They're stretchy shirts, right? And they're meant to help keep you cool. And I do not have any more of these shirts left. So I need to do a nice run of laundry. So I think what we'll do, we'll go to the half an hour mark. And then I will quickly just throw those in. I think is what I'll do. I was gonna say, get a little bit of headway on that. No, with how crazy it's been at work, I want to try to be as comfortable as possible. So, yeah. And I'm honestly excited for the next paycheck, chat. So, we're doing a lot of these hours, like I've been saying, so it's going to be kind of crazy for a little while. So, we're saving up for the wedding, and then also for fixing stuff up around the house. So, no ifs, ands, or buts. I need to keep putting my my butt to the fire. Yeah, do your chores. No, Emily was really nice yesterday. So she ended up buying some weed killer and weed preventative, and she actually went out and sprayed for me, gave me a little bit of a break. So, yeah, like when I came home, the only thing I really did was I did dishes, and I thought I did something else, too. I can't remember exactly what else I did yesterday. I do not remember. Oh boy, that is sad. I cannot remember. And doggo is on my lap. Yeah, I was gonna say my puppy abandoned me. He's with his mom right now, so yeah, and she's in the bedroom playing some Tomodachi Life. So yeah, I was gonna say she's been honestly. You know what? I just thought of this. Well, I'm probably not going to use... I should really be careful, by the way, chat, with how many of these crystals I'm breaking, because I can't get my Pokemon too high leveled. My mom left for work. See, Charlie's the same way. Like, if me or Emily leaves, he's like a whole different dog. He'll get, like, super depressed. Like, even, like, last night. Or not last night, the night before. Because... like, sometimes I'll sleep on the couch, just so that way he's got more time out of his kennel, you know, right? And sometimes he'll literally, instead of laying on the couch, he'll lay at, like, the entryway and literally just wait for her to come back. And it's kind of sad. Meep. Available! Welcome on in!
Hello there!
Double check on this. Nope, nothing. So, like I said, chat, once it starts getting nighttime in game, we're actually going to go to the bench, and we're going to make it daytime. It's going to be easier to spot this shiny Tynamo. Aww. What a pitiful dog. Bruh, what? So, half our team died. No, so basically... Here, I'm going to bring these Pokemon up because I can't see the bottom part. So, basically, what happened... Yeah, and it sucks. Gardevoir, that was, like, one of our biggest Pokemon. Cotton Candy was already gone, I think. So what ended up happening was Salad died due to something miserable. Literally, it was bullcrap. I don't know, like, how it ended up dying. Noodle, we ran into a bit of a snafu. I was trying to go left on the D-pad, but it kept acting like I was trying to send out a Pokemon that fainted. And the same thing happened with Sashimi, too. Same thing literally happened with Sashimi. I don't know if it's because I was trying to push it so fast or what, but it did not end well. And then Gardevoir got one shot. Yeah, no, it was honestly, like, of all the Pokemon that we ended up losing, Onion the Gardevoir was probably, like, the worst one. That was, like, the one I did not want to lose. Just for the fact of, that was our, the Pokemon that would actually be able to heal, during the battles, like the Rogue Megas. So now we're not going to have any sort of healing for Rogue Megas. Yo, Michaela, how's it going?
Hello there.
No, that's the name we ended up giving her, was Onion. Just because her head literally looks like an onion with layers. So I figured, that's a good name for her. Alright. Once it turns night, chat, we're going to the bench. And we're going to sleep on the bench that's meant to not let homeless people sleep on them. Alright, add back up we go. So, yeah, for anyone that's wondering, though, what we're going to do since we lost half our team. So, we got to fight Canary yet. We're going to get a Dynamo from Area 10. And then Wild Zone 9. I don't know what we're going to get here. 7, I was thinking either Hippopotas or the Roselia. I think it's a good option. Area 8, I would like to try to go for a Gibble or the Camerupt. And really, that's all we could do besides for the Pokemon Lab. Pokemon Research Lab. Depending on what we get in those areas is going to determine what we get from the Research Lab. We could just chill and do a Charmander resets for Red Leaf Green. I need to get back to doing some resets as well. I just want to make some good headway on the Shiny Only Challenge. You guys see that the regular salt lines reminds me of the green onion? Dude, I'm not gonna lie. Just talking about onions makes me hungry. Okay, nothing in there. Yeah, so we have a game plan. As long as we can get a ground type, I think we'd be in a lot better position. You know what? I did not see you. Get that. Thank you, Talonflame. I still need to get my shiny Jigglypuff and Fire Red. No, I want to start doing the hunts back in that game again. Like I said, I just wanted to make some headway on this. It's one of those things, too. I know... I think stuff like this tends to get people a little more interested when it comes to, like, a challenge or something like that. So I wouldn't mind doing something like that or doing, like, a shiny bingo board. That or a shiny Professor Oak's challenge, chat. I was going to say, I would be okay with doing a shiny Oaks challenge. I was going to say we got the systems for it, but it's going to take a while for us to get to the interesting hunts. That's the thing that kind of sucks. That, and it would be interesting, too, because we wouldn't have Sweet Scent. Do shiny challenges lately? No, like, I love doing these type of challenges, because, like, I like doing battle videos. It gets us out of the just shiny hunting aspect, too. Like, of course, I'm going to go through, I want to do, like a target board or do something a little bit interesting with it. But I want to go through the living decks that I have on Pokemon Home, figure out what holes we're missing, and then I think we're going to make like a bounty board. And we're going to try to go that route. I've also participated in Community Shiny Hunt. Wait, isn't it Egg Month right now, Silly Billy? I just saw someone talk about Egg Month. Audience have layers. Ogres have layers. We both got layers. No, that's part of the reason why I named it Onion. Not gonna lie, it was literally just due to Shrek. Yeah, no, I didn't realize I missed Egg Month. Take a step in here. Yeah, I didn't realize I ended up missing Egg Month. We will be doing Safari Week, though. It's a shiny hunting event that my buddy Professor Rex does. So, we'll be jumping for that. And honestly, I love Safari Week. I would like to hold like a month event too. I participated with shiny evolutions in Lake of Outrage, Sword Shield. That'd be a fun one too. No, but I want to start doing stuff like that, like doing like themed hunts and stuff like that. I feel like could be fun, or going for something like very specific. All right, let's make a daytime chat. We'll get that too. I was gonna say, any crystals we see, we're gonna grab. Like I said, they're pretty important to get. So, getting them. Honestly, it might not be a bad idea to... Because, like, I want to get all the Mega Stones. Just for the fact of, it's gonna make it a little bit easier for the challenges that we have for Mabel. There we go, Mabel. I'm sure. If it freezes one more time. Is it just an internet thing? I'm actually curious myself. There we go. Yeah, is anyone else lagging, or... Oh, those are shiny. Lose up, remember me? Be Jaden. Yo, Jaden! Dude, I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've seen ya.
Hello there.
Hopefully you've been doing good. Let's do... Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna run this just to be safe. Only 2 left. Yeah, we lost to Grandpa. So what ended up happening was... Our Gardevoir got 1 shot, and Salad, our Victory Bell, ended up dying. I sent it out, and I don't know how it died. I don't know how it ended up dying, but we sent it out, and it died on impact. Like, literally, just as soon as the ball opened up, dead. And then something weird really happened with Arbok and our Gyarados. So I was trying to push the left button on the D-pad, but it was registering like I was pushing up. So it literally caused Gyarados and Noodle to die. So our only 2 Pokemon we got left is Talonflame and Vivillon. And mind you, the person we actually have to fight next is Canary. We gotta fight Canary next. Which, both of our Pokemon are weak to electric. Yeah, it's, not very good. We have a plan. We have a plan for this, though. So, basically, we're gonna get a Tynamo here. Release. Yeah, we're gonna try to get a Tynamo from here. We got 2 spots to where we could get a ground type. So we could either get a Hippopotas or like a Gabite or a Gibble. Area 9. I don't know what I'm going to get in Area 9 yet. Mawile is an option. Honestly, that Mawile might actually be the better option. And then... Yeah, honestly, we only got these 4 areas. And then we also got the Pokemon Research Lab, so we could try to go for a shiny fossil. Does it get too attached? No, and mind you, like, the thing that stinks is there's not many Pokemon that can actually, like, heal you during battle, like Wish. And we're not gonna have that for the Rogue Megas anymore. That's gonna be a problem. So that's the thing that makes me concerned. Is we're not gonna have any Pokemon to help heal us for Rogue Mega Evolution. I named my Pokemon off rip, so I developed an emotional bond. Yeah, for me, it kind of depends on the Pokemon. So, like, there's some Pokemon I'll name, but some Pokemon, like, if it's meant for, like, the Shiny Living Dex, I won't. Just for the fact of, you know, they're going to be in the box and stuff. I want it to look nice and clean and organized. If it's, like, an extra one that I got, speaking of extra, why don't we, thank you. We're going to take all the crystals we can get. Yeah, but if it's, like, extra shinies that I get or whatever, I'll definitely name them. This is, usually pick out my team first chance, but for sure, 100%, one of the OGs will stay. Yeah, like, for me, like, how I go through, like, making a team if it's not, like, a challenge, what I like to do is I'll try to go for Pokemon I normally don't use, and then have, like, one of my favorites. I like going that route. Yeah, like, my BDSP team, I had a Girafarig on it. And Girafarig ended up being, like, one of my favorite Pokemon on the team. Okay, we're still getting a lot of Mega Shards. No, so we're trying to get all the Mega Shards, too, so we can get even more Mega Stones. That's gonna help us, with Mabel's, research tasks. Yeah, because the further we make it with the research tasks... Oh, that's right. We do have access to the Dratini as well. It's just I can't get to Dratini until after we defeat, Canary. Now he won't stop crying. Pitifully. Oh. The dog can't help it that he's a little gassy. Come on. I was gonna say Charlie will do that too. He'll literally fart near you, and he doesn't like the smell of his own fart, so he'll just leave. So he just farts and leaves. Little turd. I don't know where he's at. He's somewhere around here, and I know he can hear me. The little turd can hear me. I know it. Little turd butt. No, but we're kind of in a weird spot with this Nuzlocke. Like, as long as we can get a ground type, I know we'll be fine. It just kind of stinks because we're not really going to have access to many Mega Evolutions. We got Mega Manectric possible. We got Mega... Mawile. Let's see. We do have a small slight chance for Mega Garchomp, but we also got, Mega Camerupt. I wouldn't mind getting Camerupt. I know it's slow, but it's a little bit on the bulkier side, and it's part fire. Shiny Volcanion, finally, my boy got some love. No, I'm happy we finally got that. We finally are getting the Shiny Volcanion, which I gotta do that yet. I have not I still haven't even done that with, like, Let's Go or any of them. I need to finish that off. Probably by fault. Peanut butter pancakes as breakfast treat. What type of peanut butter did you give him? Doggy peanut butter or regular peanut butter? Because I'm gonna say this now. Like, human peanut butter is actually not very good for dogs. Just a heads up. Like, a little bit won't hurt, but it's not very good for them. Just a heads up. Just like hot dogs. Hot dogs are actually not good for dogs either. Fun fact. That was something I didn't know until like a few months ago. Where I was like, oh. Onion is also not good. There's like a big list of stuff that's not good for dogs that I never realized was actually bad for them. Like, I could kind of see onions, but like hot dogs was kind of a weird one. No, I need to go through, and that's probably something I'm going to do this weekend, chat. I'm going to try to go through and go through the living shiny decks. And we're going to get that all nice and organized. We might even make some shorts of me just going through each box and just boop, 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 boop. Something a little bit extra. I don't know. Maybe we can do something with it. I should probably take that one out, too. Oh, okay. We got 2 of them. All right, get them. Can I actually... Hold on. I'm wondering if I can get the Dynamo up. It's done by Pokedex number, right? Can I just go like this? Here, I'm just gonna go to this PC. Okay, as it's working on that. Ah! There we go. We got a little fish dude. I thought I had the sprite form still. Or the model. That way we could actually put a name to the thing we're hunting. There we go. Perfect. Ooh, and we got a few more of these that popped up. We have this peanut butter that only contains 2 ingredients, peanuts and salt. That's what we give them. It's a rare treat. Okay, that's good. You actually got some doggy peanut butter. Fishing! No, I really should have that. I don't know why. I want to do something with the background as well. Well, we need... pretty much our theme for the shiny is food. So it needs to be something food related. I just don't know. I mean... Sprout would have been fitting, but at the same time, no. Sour Patch actually may not be a bad idea. I just can't think of anything that would be, like, good. Like, wait a sec. Hold on, chat. Can I do this, like... Okay, so left and right. They just swam. Okay, yeah, that's not resetting them. Darn it. Here, I might be able to get away with that. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a way to make it so we don't have to run as far and make this a little bit faster. Maybe. Well, I mean, It's plus and minus. It's an eel. We could name it after a sushi roll. Like the common, like, eel sushi roll. No, pickles I want to hold on to, because that might be our Dragonite's name. So I want to hold on to pickles. Yeah, I think something sour, like a sour food, would be kind of fitting for Electros. Okay, I kind of like cucumber, honestly. I kind of like cucumber. I just wish there... Like, I wish there was a way you could teleport to, like, a very specific gate front. Like, instead of, like, going over there, I could just come over here. I wish there was a way I could do that, chat. That'd be, like, so convenient and fast. Speaking of convenient and fast, go get it. Thank you, Talonflame. Yeah, it's one of those things. I want to get a Pokemon or two that we can Mega. Because we're definitely going to need that when it comes to the Rogue Megas. Unagi is eel sushi. Unagi could be fitting. I like cucumber or unagi is pretty good. Also, the sun's going to be setting soon. Hey. I really do hope we get lucky and get get our shiny here. I would like to make some progress, and Talonflame's already level 36. We cannot go past level 39. If we go past level 39, then we can't use our Pokemon, and I would like to have this Talonflame as a last resort. But I think once we defeat, Canary, or whatever her name is, I do think that shop opens up for battle items. So that's also something to think about. Oh my goodness. Big yawn, chat. Big yawn. Let's see. Anything? Negatory, Chatterino. Negatory. Like I said, I want us to be able to get a shiny today at the very least. It's going to be wishful thinking. We're pretty under odds. But we are running into quite a few Pokemon right now. So, I was going to say, to be fair, we could make this a lot faster and just run through the area. But I don't want to get our hands on a water type. At least not yet. There's another area to where we could get another water type. Night's falling over the city. What? We'll go in. Yeah, because, like, there's Clauncher and stuff, too. I wouldn't mind. This is going to sound weird. A Furfrou would be amazing for this run just because we could trim it up all nice. Depending on the day or how we feel, we can keep changing the trim. It's not exactly the greatest for a run, but... honestly, I say we just keep running back and forth. Screw trying to change the time of day. We'll just keep going back and forth. Alright, in about 10 minutes though, chat, I am going to take a quick step away. I am going to... Nope, okay. I am going to get my laundry put in just because, yeah, I want some nice clothes to wear for when I go to work. Nice comfy clothes. Okay, we still have the telephone out, right? Get it. Thank you. I was gonna say, I want to keep getting these Mega Shards. Sulfo, how's it going? I was gonna say, I'm sorry, I do not. I feel like it's been a little bit since Understandable, have a nice day. Hey, Jaden, thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping on in.
Thank you.
I was gonna say, the name sounds familiar, but I'm drawing a blank. I am drawing a blank, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say, I've always been pretty... These are shiny. Alright. I've always been pretty bad when it comes to names. I do apologize for that. Valdis! Actually, I should say VHS. That's what I used to call you all the time. Welcome on in.
Hello there.
Dude, it's been a hot minute since I've seen you, my friend. I was gonna say VHS is definitely a name to remember, because every time I read your name, it makes me feel old, because I remember back in the good old days with VHS. Okay, my laptop just keeps freezing again. So now it's on death row. Yeah, just put it in the hole. Put it in solitary. I'm in full-blown prank war with my friend. Okay, you're saying full-blown prank war? Like, how bad are we talking? Like, what was the last prank that was done? What was the last prank that was done? Gosh. Like, I know I wanted all these crystals, but jeez. It just keeps spawning. Hi, Charlie. Bad. Like, are we talking, like, tax on your chair? Or, like, paintballing a car? Okay, hey, at least the last one was mild. At least the last one was mild. You're slowing down, that's good. Okay, I need to get you two. Nope, okay. It's a 4v4 prank war, oh no. Yo, Meds, coming in with the handsome. How you doing?
Hello there.
Appreciate the compliment. I was gonna say, I shall take what I can get. Yeah, speaking of that, I don't know where my glasses went. My glasses are somewhere. Alright, though, chat. Like I said, in 5 minutes, I need to quickly run and put my laundry in. And... yeah, I wish I would have done that before stream, but it crossed my mind, or it did not cross my mind until I just sat down to start stream. My friend's car called it a suspicious vehicle. Oh, really? Hopefully the dogs didn't jump all over the car and wreck the paint job. Besides for that, honestly, that's freaking hilarious. But at the same time, it's like that poor car. Like, did you at least hide the sausage good to where it took them a while to find it? That was mild. Okay, what was the bad one? What is the worst one that's happened so far? I was gonna say, I need to know. Tay-Tay needs to know, so tell me. Charlie! He's going crazy at the gate. Buddy! Nope. And back we go. Charlie. He's being a sweetheart right now. Hey, buddy. Jeez, it is so hard to tell if these Dynamos are shiny or not, by the way, chat. Yo, Huber McLaughlin. Hopefully I got that right. I do apologize. I am horrible when it comes to pronunciation of names, but welcome on in.
Hello there.
I'm pretty sure I got Herbert right. I will say that. Pretty sure I got Herbert right. That one's kind of hard to screw up. Bad one was super glued. Oh no. TSA and everything. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's I would say that's a bit too far. I would say that's a bit too far. And I was gonna say, the reason why I feel like it went too far, you couldn't see it happen. You need to make sure if you're gonna do this stuff, you can at least see your work in progress. Like, come on. Like, to be fair, I wouldn't have the guts to do something like that. I would have tried doing something a little bit different. But... just imagine if, right, like, he didn't fly to go home, but he went to open up his suitcase when he got home, and his family saw that. Oh, no. Very creative, but I don't think I could have done that to my friend. You see, I feel like that's something Emily would have done, personally. No, we're both one of those people where we will, like, literally take a step up from each other, and we wouldn't have any boundaries. That's 50. I'm gonna try to make it over here quickly. Yep, okay, that's 2 encounters. And that one back there honestly looked kind of blue. Was that a shiny, please? It looked kind of blue. I don't think it was. That's a negatory. That sucks. Alright, well, let's get our talent flame back out. But at least get that one crystal up there. Pokemon ZA. Yeah, we're doing a shiny only challenge right now. Shiny only Nuzlocke. And we lost a good chunk of our team to Mr. Grandpa. Oh, we got new research tasks? Let's see. I want to get my hands on the elemental punches. I want to get my hands on the elemental punches. We still have... we can't really do much with the wild zones. Evolving via link trade. That one I actually can't do. Pokemon battles is actually almost done. Mega crystals. That's a solid one too. I had to leave for a bit. I think the freezing stopped for now. I was gonna say, hopefully it stopped. That was the worst one. I was gonna say, do you think it's gonna get any worse than that VHS? Play shiny Pokemon you're trying to find now. Well, if we were to try to go farther into our challenge now, we actually have to fight Canary. So we would end up losing our Pokemon because they're both weak to electric. Our plan right now is we're trying to go for shiny Tynamo for the electric type. And then from there, area 9, we might try to go for the Mawile. Area 7, either the Hippopotas or the Roselia. And then Wild Zone 8, I either want the Garchomp potentially or the Numel would be solid. That was the worst one. I couldn't stop laughing at all. It just sucks you couldn't see your work in action. It really stinks you just couldn't see your work in action. That was probably, like, the worst part of it. Like, if I'm gonna do a prank, I want to be there to see the results. Yeah, so we do have some options. It's just the problem is Canary is gonna be a problem. And the fact that we can't heal in battle either. Yeah, I mean, if we were to change those rules, I feel like the challenge would be way too easy. Dude, and that is a negatory on any of those. Hey, you are fine, buddy. I think he sees the, kitty. There's nothing out there, buddy. Oh, you know what? That is actually a very good warning he's giving me. I need to get my laundry in the washer here. Here, let's get... Any updates on Lilith? None yet. Here. Hold on, chat. I'm gonna get my laundry changed over, and we're going to get the puppy under control. Left to the back there, chat. Can't be irresponsible doing laundry. Also, Solly Gold, welcome on in.
Hello there.
I got the name right, I promise. Hopefully. Alright, we got the laundry done, chat. Yeah, I do apologize for that. Like I said, work's been really crazy, and I want to try to be comfortable. So I want to make sure I got the good shirts and the comfy shorts. I've never used to be, like, such a big shorts person. But lately, I will say, they've been coming in so handy. Let's see. Nothing there. Yeah, no, he saw Lilith on the windowsill. That's why he was going nuts. But, no, we decided we're gonna keep Lilith outside. Need your clothes, fam. Yeah. I need them clean. No, plus, I want to try to look a little more presentable, too, while I'm at work. Just because I do have some people from HR that do come and talk to me from time to time. So I do want to try to look a little bit nicer while I'm there. Normally, it's like I wouldn't care. Like, because, like, if you work at a factory, chat, your clothes tend to get really dirty and ripped up and just gross. Well, so I wouldn't really care, like, what I wore in there just because it was going to get wrecked. So, I've always been a shorts girl. I can't really stand wearing pants. You see, I was the other way around. Growing up, my dad was really against us wearing shorts. So, and it was just because he didn't like wearing shorts. He didn't like how his legs looked. So, he always had us wearing, like, jeans and just long pants. And that's what I grew up with for the longest time. But ever since Emily, she, I don't know how she did it, but she pushed me into wearing shorts somehow. And now I just have a hard time going back. I am just so freaking comfortable in shorts. So, yeah, no, like, there would be days, like, back when I was living in Wisconsin, it would be, like, 100-degree weather day. We would have no fans, and it would be hot in the factory, surrounded by a bunch of heavy machinery, right? And I'm wearing jeans. Wearing jeans, and I would be having, like, one of those thicker shirts, right? So, no, I don't know. It got to the point where it's like, you know what? These shorts are way too comfortable. I cannot just... Work is so much more bearable now. So, I became a shorts guy. Like, there's even points in time where it's like, there's snow flying, and I'm still wearing shorts. I'm just out there enjoying shorts life. No, but to be fair, though, chat, I'm still literally wearing clothes from, like, middle school, high school. Like, well, not so much pants anymore. I gained a little weight. But, like, my shirts and stuff, like, I'm still wearing, like, shirts from time to time, like, from middle school and high school, because I would get them so baggy. Yeah, I was very self-conscious about my weight back then, so I would get, like, these bigger clothes to, like, try to help hide it. So I could still fit in them. So, I've been working on trying to get rid of a lot of those shirts and a lot of those clothes and try to, like, update my wardrobe a little bit. And, yeah, I think I'm gonna need to take another, like, trip to, like, discount stores. They got these, basically, they're, like, outlet stores, I think is what they're called. Basically, if, like, clothes that didn't sell or whatever, they'll have them, like, on discounted sales. And basically, that's where they all get sent to. We might need to make another trip over there. I do like me some good deals. I don't know what it is. Like, I love going to, like, outlet stores and just going shopping. Like, even if it's not, like, for me, I still, like to go shopping. It's kind of a weird thing, just going and seeing, like, what's on sale, what's available. I don't know. I'm kind of weird when it comes to that, right? I don't know. It was kind of funny, like, when me and Emily's family, we went to Florida, and all the girls went shopping, and I decided I wanted to go, and I was going to carry everyone's bag, and, like, we're going to, like, just clothing stores and stuff like that. And I had a fun time. Even, like, me, I didn't really get all that much. But it was still fun to see what was available and what was on sale and just getting ideas. It was nice. Is that what Kid NPC said, I think, if I heard? Hi, I like shorts. They're delightful, comfy, and easy to wear. I think that was red, blue, yellow. It was Gen 1 or 2. It was one of them. It's like, I like shorts. They are comfy and easy. Yeah, actually, I think that was Gen 1. No, and I was gonna say, like, I tell people that, and they look at me like I'm weird. Like, it's one of those things, like, I genuinely just enjoy the walk, and then just looking around to see what's available. It's like me with, like, theme parks. Like, I do not like riding the rides. I actually enjoy the walking more. I enjoy the walk a lot more than just, riding the rides. Yeah, I don't know. I've always been kind of weird, like, when it comes to that. I don't know. I'm still just trying to figure myself out a lot more, because something I realized is, growing up when you got divorced parents is kind of weird. Like, you know, your mom wants you to be one way, but your dad wants you to be another. So you're kind of, like, split between the two, and you kind of, like, don't know who you are at that point. I'm still kind of dealing with the backlash from that, trying to figure out exactly, like, who I am, type of thing. It's kind of a weird thing to describe. Like, you feel like you're one person, but yet you're another person. It's like two identities, like, clashing together, right? So that's something I've been trying to, like, deal with, and I think I've slowly kind of been figuring that out. Thanks, Sam! As she just yells, "You're welcome." She's listening. I don't really like most of the rides in theme parks. They're too... Yeah, I am not a heights person. Like, even, like, when we went to Florida and we flew, I was panicking the whole freaking time, chat. Like, the ride there wasn't so bad, but to be fair, it was such a rough landing when we landed. It made going back, or coming back home, so much worse. And mind you, we're talking about doing a Florida trip next year. And I literally have a fear of flying at heights. So this is gonna be interesting, chat. It's gonna be interesting. But I'm doing it for the Pokemon Center and the merch. And also to make Emily happy. So, yeah. No, it's a 12-hour flight. It's going to be a 12-hour flight. I am going to be panicking. I'm going to see what I could do about just trying to sleep through the whole thing. And hopefully I get lucky and I'm able to fall asleep. Amazing shiny. Thank you. Sadly, these are our only 2 shinies that are alive right now. And we still have to fight the electric streamer girl. Yeah. Yeah, we're kind of in a very tight spot. Like, if we don't get 2 Pokemon that are just right, we're kind of done for. So, I'm hoping we can get lucky and we can at least get... If we get a Machamp or a Machop, we're going to be in tough shape. If we could get a ground Pokemon and a grass Pokemon, I think we should be okay. I think we should be okay. I've always wanted to go to the Pokemon Center. I've always wanted to go myself, too. It's just one of those things. I never expected to go to Florida or the Japan. Two different places. I never expected that I would actually go to Japan to do it. But I've always wanted to go to Japan, and Emily always wanted to go to Japan, so we figured doing that for like a honeymoon would have been perfect. I'm gonna put you back in your ball in case these Tynamo decide to start attacking. No, in my luck, they would. So, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna do on the plane. And the fact that, oh god, so, on our way back, from Florida, right? It's really hot. We just got done with an hour car ride. and I have my backpack on me. And so we're going through the security, right? And they ended up stopping me because they put me through their metal detector. They're like, yeah, sorry, but we detected you got something metallic on you. Can you stop through so we can check you out? It was a sweat spot on my back. I'm sorry, I know that sounds gross, but it was ridiculously hot. And it was bad. No, but they stopped me because they thought I had something metallic. I thought that was a shiny at first. That being partially in the water screws me up so much. No, like, hey, they were very nice about it. It was super quick. I think they realized what it was right away. They're like, oh. So, and to be fair, I'm not going to get upset with them. You know, they're just doing their job. It was just one of those things. So it's like, of course, I end up getting stopped. Like, I'm never going to get upset with someone that, you know, they're just doing their job. I'm not going to, like, start jumping on them or hounding on them or anything. It was just one of those, of course it would happen. I was going to say, me and Emily's luck when it comes to stuff like that has never been all that great. Never been all that great. Charlie. He is, like, pacing back and forth trying to look for Lilith, the kitty, and I feel so bad for him. Because, like, he wants to see the cat and play with the cat, but the problem is he plays too rough. No pun intended with the dog. But I think part of it, too, it's because he's always been good with cats, chat. But it's one of those things, I think it's just because it's on his property, his domain, that he thinks like, oh, I can play with you as hard as I want and everything will be fine. No. That's not how that works, Charlie. But yeah, I don't know. It's been kind of a... Am I really... I keep getting screwed up with the shiny color. Mind you, the Dynamo doesn't look much different. The shiny version doesn't look much different than the regular version. So I keep getting screwed up. Honestly, we could just go that far. We pooped on the side of the friend's house. Ew. Okay, I was gonna say, normally I would be like, yeah, you know, I would say that's a bit too far. That one's a little bit too far for my taste. I mean, you guys do you. Don't get me wrong, but oh, I would never just take my own poop and smear it on a friend's house. My dog better rabbits instead. You see, Charlie will go after the rabbits and the birds. He will, like, with no restraint. But when it comes to, like, cats and stuff like that, we want him to be gentle. Like, at least the bunnies and the birds, they'll run and fly away. Our kitty won't. Charlie, you're okay. Oh, boy. I was gonna say, do bear smear their poop on stuff to mark territory? Is that, like, actually a thing? I don't know much about bears. Besides for the football team, they suck. Besides last year, they beat the Packers, which was I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that big into sports when it comes to football, but whenever the Packers make it pretty far, I always gotta watch. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that was sad watching the Packers beat the Bears that badly. Okay, you see? That, I understand. That would be hilarious, but, like, once you get to the realm of, like, actual, like, feces being smeared... Yeah, that's a hard no. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I was gonna say... Our prank wars never really got to, like, that extreme. Like, we would saran wrap, like, people's... Or, the person's car door. and literally wait for him to come out, and then we would, like, do, like, paintballs or eggs or whatever. We'd do that. But, yeah, we always had to wait for them to start, like, walking back or whatever, because, like, we didn't want to, like, damage their car. We were pretty nice when it came to it. We tried not to damage property or anything. Yeah, because once property was damaged, then, yeah, that could either be, like, legal problems if they got upset later on about it, or literally, we tried not to cause, like, bodily harm to each other. Sometimes, though, it couldn't be avoided. Couldn't be avoided sometimes. I remember, my sister's friend tried doing that to me one time. Basically, what they did was they tried putting a skateboard, like, right outside my bedroom door, and I literally took a step on it, and I literally cracked my head on the wall. That was not a fun time. I probably had a concussion and didn't realize it. Alright, we're gonna take a step in. Ooh, I really gotta be careful of taking a step in. That Sharpedo could be shiny. That is something I do not want. No, that's the thing that I always am concerned with. Like, if me and Emily ever get into a prank war, I know it's never gonna end well. It's gonna get to the point where it's gonna be a screaming match with one of us. And to be fair, it'll most likely end up being her. That'll probably start the screaming match. And to be fair, I can understand why. When it comes to, like, boundaries with something like that, I don't know where her boundaries are, so I probably would end up crossing a line. I filled my car with sticky notes with fingers drawn on it. Filled my car with packing peanuts. I mean, to be fair, we've done that with ball pit balls before. We've done that with ball pit balls before, where we literally waited for them to get into, basically they would get into their parking spot at work, and we literally went through the sunroof, and literally just filled it up, and we just left. It was hilarious. Are you a shine? Darn it! Yeah, no, there was one person that ended up trying to, they tried jumping into the prank war that we had going on, and it was this really weird kid that we went to school with. Basically, he decided he wanted to, and we got in trouble for this, mind you. Like, all of us in this prank war got in trouble for this. He decided to TP, this guy's yard, and he took... Hold on. He's just really that deep in the water? Yeah, he's just really deep in the water. He decided to TP this guy's house. And then he decided to let all the air out of the guy's tires, and he lost one of the caps. When he was letting the air out of the tires out. Police got involved. And the funny thing was, a few of us that got in trouble, we weren't even involved. It was just because we started the prank war before. Okay, I'm gonna be lurking for a bit. There's a new TCG Pocket for Zygarde. Ooh, okay. I just could not get back into TCG Pocket. They just started releasing way too much stuff way too quickly. And I just couldn't keep up with it. It was to the point, it wasn't even fun anymore. Literally just because they released so much. We zip-tied an air horn to the bottom of the friend's office chair. You know what's actually really funny? One of my coworkers brought that up today. So we're doing this move to a new area, right? And pretty much we are like the first thing going in this area. So it's a giant empty warehouse essentially, right? And this guy was like, yeah, you could buy air horns at Walmart. I want to try to get some way to where we could trigger it. We're going to have it under his chair, so right when he sits down, it'll, like, activate. And then it's just going to be a loud air horn in an empty factory, so it's just going to echo. It's like, dude, you have fun with that. I ain't getting fired. No, but he's actually going to do it. I think he's going to do it Monday. So that'll be funny to watch. I'm just happy I'm not a part of it, because I like my job. I like my job. But no, so it's funny you brought that up because he was literally just talking about that today. It was like 8 o'clock break. he brought it up. It's like, God, I would love to do something like that. It's just, yeah, I just can't afford getting fired, man. The job market, it's so hard to find a job nowadays right now anyways. I ain't risking what I got. Oh my goodness. That honestly does look... That does look shiny. Gosh, this lighting. This lighting screws me up so much. Hydraulics of the chair. So you would just be able to, like, tape it down there and you'd be fine. Okay. So at least you wouldn't really have to, like, Rube Goldberg machine the whole thing. Just try to figure out how to get it to work. And a zip tie? We have a lot of zip ties at work, actually. So it would be something that he would be able to do. It's just one of those things where he would have to do it to, like, where it wouldn't be noticeable. He would have to do it where it wouldn't be noticeable. To be fair, that might be hard to do. Charlie, are you still looking for kitty cat? Ooh, we got a big crystal that popped up. Alright, getting you. Most expensive prank. With wacky wavy. Okay, how much is one of those? Is that like... I'm gonna take a guess. We're gonna do the Price is Right moment with this. Those wacky inflatable arm waving tube mans? If I had to take a guess... God, you really do look shiny. I would say $25 to $35 a piece per tube man. I was gonna say, to be fair, I really would like to get one. It's just, I don't know what I would use it for. Hey, Em, can we get a wacky inflatable arm-waving tube man? Why not? Why not? We could use it for birthday parties. Halloween? We could do yard decorations for Halloween. We could be the talk of the country. Em said no, chat. What was that about losing your mind? Well, what are you trying to make? Yeah, well, tell me what are you trying to make? Why is it gonna take you days to make a pack of cigarettes in Tomodachi Life? Okay, that's a skill issue. Wouldn't be that hard. It's literally a box with a little bit of a different colored bottom. I was gonna say the only thing that would be kind of weird would be like if you're trying to have one of the icky sticks out. No wacky waving or wacky waving inflatable guy. No, I know. 200 bucks a piece for a 20-footer? Also, Cameron Catch, welcome on in.
Hello there.
I will say this, the hardest part, I feel like would probably be the silk. Like that, the plastic silk cloth. Well, don't go that super in depth. You're not gonna see it like that close up anyways. Tomodachi Life. The simulator where you make a pack of cigarettes for 4 days, and it turns out you didn't make it right, so you gotta redo it all over again. Well, I ain't buying you a Switch if you break yours. No, I won't. Honestly, no, you're doing it right. Just start with the outline. Yeah, I was gonna say, start with the outline, and you can slowly fill your way up from there. You're doing a good job, Em. Yeah, there's a lot of grays. I heard that there's actually 50 shades of grays. Okay, well, I want to get back to chat, hun. I feel like they've been neglected long enough wondering what the heck I'm talking about. Your crazy island full of nut jobs. Which is sad because I'm one of them. We had 6 on his lawn, looking like the Power Rangers. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Who was the dino one? Was that the Red Ranger that was the dino? Or like the T-Rex? I'm shiny hunting. Wait. Zone 10. 2. Trying to get a shiny Slowpoke or a Bellsprout. See, I wouldn't mind getting a Slowpoke, but we're doing a shiny only Nuzlocke, and we're stuck on the electric on Canary. And I don't need any more Pokemon weak to electric. That, I am utterly afraid of that. Again, Blue, the most messed up prank was a grinder prank. You mean like an inappropriate, are you talking like the grinder app? Or are you talking about the, paraphernalia grinder? No, VHS is explaining like this prank war that's been going on. They literally took a phallic object and, super glued it inside of his suitcase, so when he went through TSA, and then, they literally made something that looked like poop and smeared it on the wall and called animal control, saying that they saw a bear. You see, I feel like that's stuff you would have ended up doing. Okay, it was the grinder app. Oh, no. Yeah, I was gonna say, I want nothing to do with that app, like, ever. I was gonna say, if I had that app, Emily would kill me anyways. No, we always crack jokes about that at work, because they'll come over to me and, like, we got, like, this angle grinder type of thing that we use for some quick fixes. And my, not the supervisor, our group lead would literally come up and was like, hey, can I use the grinder? And I always tell him, it's like, yeah, check your phone. Every time, and he always gets a good laugh out of it. What? No, I didn't hear you. What did you say, Em? No, it's not a pity laugh. He makes his pity laughs very well known. He makes it very well known. You know what? We'll pop in. Dude, it really sucks that we can't get access to that Dratini right now. If we had that Dratini, I feel like we'd be in a lot better situation. Like, we would be able to get a Dragonair. We need to figure out what the next level cap is, by the way, chat. I do not know what the next level cap is, and I think that could be a problem. I can't get too high leveled. Great, now I got hiccups. Wait, what is it? What is this guy saying? The acting director of Research Lab? I swear I've seen her before. Yeah, you have. You have. Apparently she was in prison for a little while. but the mayor let her out on good behavior with an ankle monitor or something weird like that. So yeah, you have seen her before. I guarantee you she was in a lot of newspapers and Facebook articles. I was gonna say, you seem old enough to still use Facebook. There it is. But, yeah, I was gonna say, we're kind of in a really tight spot. Like, the only thing that's gonna be able to save us is if we get this Dynamo and at least a ground type. And honestly, Camerupt would probably be the best one to, either Camerupt or the Garchomp. Like, if we're able to get a Gibble, we'd be solid. If we got... I was gonna say, the good thing, though, with getting the Camerupt, it is a bit more on the bulkier side, which could be helpful. Jeez, I try to see if the Dynamo shiny is going to drive me insane. It's like... Hold on. I want to boot up... I want to get a picture up. Like, for my personal reference. Not the card. I mean, they definitely made it a lot more noticeable compared to what it used to be, chat. Here. I'm gonna put this down. Here. We made a fake account. Put his number on it. Encourage people to text him. So wait, you low-key doxed your friend on a website for gay guys? Okay, I can't get on you too much, because that's something we probably would have done too, to be fair. We would have done something like that too. Yeah, it just sucks if that's like a childhood number or something and they can't get that number changed and they just have to keep blocking people. Like, please tell me you're eventually going to take that down. Please tell me you will eventually end up taking that profile down at some point. Why the heck are random men just messaging me their job? Oh, God. Welcome to dating apps. That's all I gotta say. Welcome to dating apps. They're all essentially useless. I'm sorry. Like, I don't know why people even bother using dating apps anymore. Well, I do kind of know. It's just I can't say it on stream. People are desperate sometimes. What's wrong, Em? What? Well, you can figure it out, Em. You're smart. What? I complimented you. Well, here's the thing, Em. Games are meant to be fun. Are you having fun? Well, if you're having fun, keep doing it. If you're not having fun, don't even bother. But think of it this way. Every time they bring out that hyper-realistic pack of cigarettes, you could be like, I made that. Dude, I couldn't stop laughing. You know what that guy, or what that guy that you did that to should have done? He should have just screenshotted it and kept sending you every single one. Honestly, if someone did that to me, I would have done that. I would have screenshotted it and just kept sending it over to you instead. We rubbed insulation foam. Oh, no, you did not. Dude, one of the pranks they did was they rubbed insulation foam on the guy's toilet paper. I know that is. I was gonna... Oh, boy. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, that's a little too dangerous for my liking. That's like fiberglass in there, too. Please tell me you didn't use the wrong color, because I know you're gonna get upset about it later. I was gonna say, to be fair, I think I would have done something different instead of, like, fiberglass. Or, I shouldn't say fiberglass. Insulation. Just makes you itchy. I mean, if it's new insulation, is it really that dangerous? I don't know. I think I still wouldn't have risked it for the biscuit with that one. Like, if I was doing a prank war now, I wouldn't even know what I would do. Like, I don't think I could really get creative for a prank war unless if it, like, actually was, like, happening in real time. I did it to be on my shoes. It can fit to be on the athlete's foot. Dude, how long has this prank war been going on? Because you guys act fast. You guys act fast. I was gonna say, I remember, I don't know why we used to do this to my grandma. Well, I guess I shouldn't say we. It was mainly my two sisters. Whenever we were over at her house, and it was, like, in the morning, my sisters would literally take my grandma's shoes and put them in the freezer. And just before she had to go to work, they would take her shoes out and literally place them there. So whenever she would put her shoes in. This is the second war. Oh, God. How long did the first war last, VHS? How long did that first war last? Like, just out of morbid curiosity. What? What, for how long the first war lasted? Why? I was gonna say, our wars never, like, our prank wars, they never really lasted all that long. Like, I think the longest one was, like, a month. Yeah, and it was, like, every other day. Besides, there was, like, a 1-week stretch where we did nothing because we literally wanted, like, anticipation to build. Like, is something gonna happen here? Or is it here? Did he do something to my car? Did he do this? Like, literally just try to psych him out. Hey, to be fair, it was kind of funny because it both happened at the same time on both sides. We started 1v1, 2v2, and then split into 4 teams. Lasted 4 years, and a peace treaty had to be declared. Yeah, and I thought a month was a long time. No, 4 years I feel like is, oh, boy. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, you guys should have just made a YouTube channel about that at that point. Just done a prank YouTube channel. God, you look shiny, but there's no sparkles or anything, so... Yeah, I was gonna say I would not last in a prank war anymore, I don't think. No, it's more the line of, like, if I wasn't working all these hours and I wasn't, you know, didn't exactly have, like, a short fuse because I'm dealing with people who are very annoying, I think it would be okay. But I don't think I would have the patience to be dealing with a lot of that. And this is the second war, and it's in the starting stages. We are getting the band back together this time. Around the guys are married, but the girls are getting involved as... Oh, no. You're getting the girls involved, too? Hopefully there's no kids. Don't get the kids involved. That's all I gotta say. Please don't get the kids involved. But I was gonna say, you're pretty smart. I think you would know better to not bring kids in. I mean, to be fair, if you guys had kids around the same age, you could have that be a thing later on, but... Yeah, I wouldn't want to bring young kids into a prank war. I feel like that wouldn't end well. It's like, okay, let's prank the kids. What do we do? Yeah, like, how would you prank a kid? Like, a young kid without taking it too far? Like, what would be the line? Why are you smiling? Are you thinking of ideas? No, I was gonna say, I know kids are a lot more soft than what we're used to, but I'm gonna take your Xbox away. I'm calling Child Protective Services! No, I was gonna say, it's one of those things where looking at, like, how a lot of kids are now, like, it makes me a little bit concerned. Like, it's one of those things, like, not every kid's like that, but I definitely feel like people don't have as tough skin as, like, for me, for example, right? Like, back when I was playing games and stuff, I had a bunch of people say the N-word, your mom jokes, all that stuff. It was a Call of Duty Xbox lobby, so it was pretty much what you would expect. But, like, you don't see a lot of people. It's a lot more inclusive and stuff like that. Which, that's not exactly the worst thing in the world, but I feel like it doesn't exactly prepare them for what they experience when it comes to the real world. I hope this war isn't going to last too long. Hey, I would give the war a deadline, man. I'd give the war a deadline. Kids versus adults. I was going to say that would be a fun one. It's just the adults would need to know the line. I was going to say, like, it's okay to do, like, get into a prank war with kids or whatever. It's just there are some lines that you can't cross when it comes to kids. I was going to say, because if you take it too far, and, you know, they will probably, you know, be in turn just do the same thing. Like, I don't care about the line. I am going to get you one way or another. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to get you. That was bad. I am sorry. Well, I'm not sorry to you, Em. I'm sorry to chat, because I was in their ears whispering sweet nothings of get you. Dude, I saw a movie, Good Boys, and it reminded me a lot of our childhood because we were like kids from South Park. No, that's what it was like for us growing up. It was basically like, I'm not going to say it was like South Park, but like we literally held nothing back. Like when it came to that, like if we wanted to do something, we did it. If there were stunts we wanted to do, we did stunts. Anything that we wanted to say, we would say it. Like, we didn't have to watch, like, anything we had to say, because, like, no one really got offended or anything in the line of that. Now, I understand, like, you know, things are a little bit different now, but I feel like people tend to get offended a little too easily. And I'm sorry, but I blame... The starting point was the participation trophies. I do say this, like, you shouldn't get a trophy for trying your best, right? Like, first, second, third place, cool. You guys get trophies. You come in last place, you shouldn't get a trophy. You lost. You should learn from that, right? Not saying you're a loser, but you're a loser. What? I was gonna say, it's one of those things, like, you lost, you came in last place, you should be learning from that experience. You shouldn't be getting a trophy saying, oh, it'll be okay. You can try again next year. It's just one of those things. I don't know how horrible that sounds, but that's just the way that I see it. It started off with participation trophies. I'm sorry. Oh, hello, I don't know why that guy just being there staring at me. It's a little weird. God, that lighting screws me over so much all the time. No, I do feel like we baby kids a little too much. And it's like, there's nothing wrong with babying the kids. It's just one of those things, you can't baby them too much, because when you get to the real world and, you know, you got a lot of people jumping on you, you know, oh, you know, giving you constructive criticism and stuff, I feel like not a lot of kids can quite handle constructive criticism. And I feel like that's a skill that is honestly pretty valuable, is being able to take criticism. But, you know, they don't see it as criticism. They kind of see it as an insult, or they're being attacked, when it's not like that all the time. Like, we got picked on for what today is deemed cool, and we had to toughen up. No, exactly. Like, we like, oh, you played video games? Well, there's something wrong with you. Like, why are you playing children's stuff? But now it's more acceptable. Like, times change. Times change, don't get me wrong. Like, back for our grandparents, the N-word, like, everyone said the N-word, for example, right? And then it became not cool and offensive. You know, and to be fair, valid. That is very, very, very valid. That or, like, the R-word, right? For a special needs person. I don't want to say it. But... like, that is seen as offensive, but, like, back us growing up, that came out everywhere, left and right. You go into an Xbox lobby, that was, like, literally every other word. Also, Solid Gold, welcome on in.
Hello there.
So, like, times change, and that's something we need to understand. Like, definitely, like, not every word is okay to say nowadays. But I do feel like a lot of people, it's not even just the wording, right? Sometimes it's just like you say one thing and people just, they don't know how to take it. Restarted, wait, what did you modify? Video games wasn't cool. Comics, wasn't, cool. Pokemon and anime was, like, only done by dorks. No, it's, the nerds have risen up. Essentially is what happened. It's cool to be a nerd. I was a nerd before it was cool. Nerd. Video games was a no-no. You see, for me, it was one of those things where you really didn't get picked on all that much. Like, I was at a very small school. So it was one of those things, like, people wouldn't get on you so much for it. Like, they would think it, but they wouldn't, like, go out of their way to bully you for playing video games. But they would definitely be like, he plays video games, They wouldn't say it to your face type of thing. It was definitely a lot of, behind your back, they didn't want to burn bridges type of thing. Yeah, but, no, it's one of those things, like, I don't know. I thought about this quite a bit the other day. It's, like, just seeing how the world is now from me growing up. Like, was this what our parents and what our grandparents went through? Like, mind you, I am definitely showing my age here. But, like, did my parents and grandparents go through the same thing, thinking the same thing? Like, man, these people are fragile nowadays. These people are fragile nowadays. Like, my great-grandparents, right? Was it, like, what we're thinking now, was that what they were dealing with? When I went off to school, if you don't have a date for Friday night or Saturday night, you were seen as a loser. Man, I must have been, like, one of the biggest losers ever. I was gonna say, I did not date in high school, like, at all. I tried. I was just, like, so awkward, and I was, like, there was this one girl, like, I really, 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 really liked, and I was, like, dead set on that girl, and, yeah. You know who that is? That was the one that, What, are you, like, the crazy girlfriend meme? Do I gotta worry about my car brakes now? I'll stop talking about her. I was gonna say, we both know that she's, crazy. The only way you got away with it is if you hung out with your friends on the weekends. To be fair, I really didn't hang out with my school friends all that much on weekends. It was mainly, I kind of became friends with my older sister's friends. So I hung out with them a lot. Like, mind you, I still had friends, like, in school. It was just one of those things where, like, I hung out with them during the weekdays. I hung out with them at school. I wanted to hang out with people that were a little bit more mature. I was one of those people. No, like, I wasn't getting on, like, people like my age for being lame. It was just one of those things. I felt like I wanted to be with people that were a little bit more mature, like on weekends. I got luckily dated in high school. Yeah, I was one of those people. I was like really like, I wouldn't say like weird or awkward. It was just one of those things. Like I was like the class clown. I would say it was a mix of the class clown and the goofy one. You found what? How long did it take you to find that one pixel off? Being an SI model? I don't know what an SI model is, but the girl that I dated ended up being a model as well. She wanted, basically what ended up happening was I actually was a photographer at the time, so I was doing some gigs. I saved up money because she wanted to go on a trip with her college friends at the time. So ended up paying for her trip to go to Florida with her friends. As soon as she got off the plane, she dumped me. So, no, and every time I tell this story, they're like, well, did you cancel her flight? Did you rip up her ticket? Well, I wanted her to at least make it back. So I didn't give her any more money, but I made sure she was at least able to make it back because she didn't have any money on her. No, it does suck to suck, but I at least wanted to make sure she could at least get home. I didn't want to leave her stranded. Wait, Sports Illustrated? She was a model for Sports Illustrated? I played football and baseball, but wasn't like a loud jock. Very lonerish, which attract. Really? Well, I guess the strong silent types do tend to attract women. Yeah, I was like I said, I was like that weird, I shouldn't say weird. The goofball artistic kid. And I'm saying artistic, there's an R in there, I promise. But yeah, it was one of those things where like I wouldn't change anything with how I was growing up. I was gonna say it was one of those things. I definitely took some jokes too far. You left the bedroom door open, didn't you? Yeah, he's looking for Kitty. He must have saw the cat if he's going this nuts. He definitely spotted the kitty. Listen, in middle school, I did something that to this day my friends give me crap for. I really did not have a moment like that where my friends still give me, like, a hard time to this day. I was gonna say, I haven't done anything like that. So, to be fair, I can consider myself lucky. I did not make too big of a fool out of myself. Let's see, and back and forth. How's your realistic pack of cigarettes looking, Em? Can you save your progress on that? Do they allow you to, or are you gonna have to put your Switch in sleep mode? Oh, and you can't do anything else with your island either while you're doing that. I traded my Pokemon collection to this kid for an invitation to his sister's party. Okay, I'm gonna say this. How old were you? Oh, that was in middle school. I'm guessing you had a crush on this girl. To be fair, now I would give you a hard time. Back then, actually, no, back then I think I would give you a hard time. Now I don't think I would. Just for the fact of, like, it's one of those things. You were a kid. It couldn't be helped. But, like, back then, it's like, dude, you would give up your whole collection for that? Dude, if you wouldn't have given away your collection, imagine how much it would be worth now. I had a crush on her. I was 12. I had a feeling it was a girl you had a crush on. Her parties were legendary. Legend, wait for it, dairy? Is that what, is that how we're going with this? Yeah, I will say this. I was one of those kids, like, I was never invited to, like, my, like, any parties like that. Like, my sister's friends, like, they would invite me to parties all the time. But, like, people, like, my own age, I was never. I will say that. Like, I was one of the people that I was fun to be around, but, like, when it came to, like, outside of, like, school events or whatever, I was never invited to any birthday parties. And I'm not saying that as a joke. Yo, welcome on back, Sulfo, welcome on back. Oh, I don't have that. Here, have this shiny sound. Yeah, that's something I gotta do over the weekend. Is, we need to add more to the soundboard. I was gonna say, I have a few things saved. I just need to work them a little bit. Oh my gosh. We can finally open promo packs at once now. Wait, so you can open, like, a bunch all at once? Okay, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually kind of cool. So her brother wanted, her and her brother wanted a tree house, but they couldn't get one. So the dad bought him a giant shed and literally made it like a clubhouse. See that? I feel like that's something, like, if I was a parent, I would do the same. Like, I would like try to get like a big tree, like transplanted into the yard and like try to do that first. But if that failed, I would do a clubhouse. 2 couches, a TV, mini fridge, boombox, enough room for at least 10 people without feeling cramped. You see, I would totally love to do that until, like, my kids got older. Then I would be concerned what they would be doing out there. Like, are they smoking the dope? I had to make myself sound old. Wait. There it goes. Okay, it didn't do the count. But yeah, like, if they're doing anything like that out there, it's like, nah. Definitely adult me would hate young me would hate adult me. I'm saying that now. Half the stuff I say now, I would make my past self cringe. I'll come back in a bit and see if you got the shiny. Hey, thank you, thank you. I'm hoping we get some luck. Like I said, I would like to get a shiny this stream so I could get it trained up. Because I'll probably do the training off camera just because I don't think anyone's going to want to see me just grind out low. And to be fair, I'll probably do, like, lower level alpha Pokemon. I think is what I'll end up doing. Just so we can get, like, some seeds of mastery and stuff. Because I do think that's going to be important. Definitely getting our hands on some seeds of mastery and some other candies to help. I'll give you my bad luck. Bye. I don't want the bad luck. I want the good luck. I was going to say, I want us to make some progress on this because, not gonna lie. We need some luck after the bloodbath of 06 or 2006. Yes. I mean, there's a 6 in there, so I mean, not that far off. What? Wait, when you're in handheld mode and you're doing that, does it allow? Okay, that's cool. Touchscreen. Okay, Unlark now decided to stop playing TCG Pocket after losing a battle in a mostly bullcrap way. I don't know. I would love to get into the card game. It's just the problem is, I can't do TCG Pocket. It's one of those things where it's not... Like, if it was, like, the original battle system, like TCG Online, I think I can get behind it. But... yeah. It's just, the cards are so expensive now. I just can't. And I gotta be good with my money, chat. I was gonna say, I gotta be good with my money. We got Japan to worry about. We also got the wedding to worry about. We got a lot of stuff to worry about. And Pokemon cards is not on the list. Yeah. Like, Pokemon Pocket is, like, fun, but, like, it's one of those things, like, I'm talking about, like, for making content for, right? Like, I want to try to do more than just, shiny hunting. Do, like, some fun videos here and there. Shiny hunting streams and shorts, definitely. There it is. Pop it back into existence. Here's all right luck. I'll take all right luck. I just don't want bad luck. Here, I'll do another boop here. I just don't want bad luck. Bye, Sulfo. Appreciate you popping on in. Let's see. That is a negatory? I was gonna say I gotta get. Yeah, that would have sparkled for me. If you ever want to get back into Pocket, I have a lot of dupes of newer cards. Yeah, I stopped. I would actually need to reinstall the app. I don't remember where I stopped. Wait, Truth or Dare Uno? What would happen if you got an Uno reverse? And when you were 12, you wanted to play Truth or Dare? I was gonna say, it was that and like 7 Minutes in Heaven, I feel like, was like the middle school games. I preferred a nice mature game of Duck Duck Goose. Thank you very much. Stadium and Mega Cards in Pocket. Okay, I've never been a big fan of the Mega mechanic, but I can get behind stadiums. That I can get behind stadiums. Yeah, I don't know, like, I was really hoping I would like Champions a lot more, but I'm looking at how this is gonna turn out. It's gonna be... I have a feeling it's gonna be a mix of very pay to win. I didn't do the boop for the last one. It's gonna be a mix of very pay to win, and it's gonna be hard. Because, like, you're gonna have to do, like, a lot of battles. It's gonna be either a huge time sink for a grind for a lot of battles. And, mind you, like, you get a lot of points for when you're doing the, ranked. But if you're not doing ranked, you're barely getting any points at all. And I'm afraid to see over time... Wait. Stop doing that to me, you stupid lighting. That really looked shiny. No, but like, for a ranked battle, you can get like 300 points if you win. But if you're doing, like unranked, you get like maybe 100. So I have a feeling, like, I can already tell not a lot of people are happy with how Champions is. So I think Champions is gonna die out really quick. Because people keep... Yeah, because it's the meta. Like, I feel like if Pokemon Champions came to mobile, I feel like I might enjoy it a little bit more. But I don't think it would be enough to keep me playing. Like, I could already tell people... and mind you, Champions is supposed to be used for, like, VGC, like Pokemon's competitive tournaments and stuff. It's supposed to be used for that later this year. I don't see it going well. So Truth or Dare Uno is simple. If you have an odd number, that's a truth, and evens are a dare. If you get odd number, you have to... You'd have a card taken away from you. I was gonna say, honestly, those rules make a lot of sense. I don't know, personally, I don't know if I would want to play Truth or Dare Uno. Yeah, because I was gonna say, knowing your luck, like, you know, you're a kid, you got that one kid that everyone hates, right? Or it's like the super ugly kid. And you invite the super ugly kid literally to, like, oh, who's gonna make out with this, who's gonna make out with the person we don't like? Oops, I did not mean to push that button again. I'll just skip my count. No, but I have a feeling like there's probably some people that did that, and like I would feel bad for the person that has to kiss the kid, the ugly kid, but I would also feel bad for the ugly kid because it's like you don't even know that you're here literally just because. Yeah, you don't know the reason why you're here. The party was invite only. No, I know, but what I'm saying is people would invite the ugly kid probably for like that one reason. I'm not saying you guys did it, but I guarantee you people have done it. And I would literally feel so bad for that kid. Because I guarantee you, you guys are probably the only people that have, that pretty much have done Truth or Dare Uno. Dude, it's crazy to think how Uno took off. Like, and now there's like Uno everything now. Like, I think there's an Uno board game, isn't there, Em? I thought there was. Or like the big Uno cards. Hardly. All right, guys, we're gonna get to 600 encounters, and then we're gonna call it our stream. So that is about 2 hours. God, it's 8 o'clock already. It is 8 o'clock already. Tay no likey. Ooh, okay, you actually did hit that. We gotta try to hit all the mega shards too. Like I said, we want to try to get every single mega stone to help with our decks here. The more mega stones we end up getting our hands on, the better situation we're gonna be in for the... Dawn's approaching. Yeah, for Mabel's quest, because those are gonna give us some very good rewards. So the grind is gonna be worth it. You know what's crazy, dude? Girls Catholic school, which made it even more. Hey, I'm gonna say this now. Girls that go to Catholic school, you always get a few of those that are like literally off their rocker. Like they're always like the crazy ones that like always want to break the rules. Yeah, it's the Catholic girls that turn out to be the baddies. Yeah, imagine them going to confessional or going to the confession booth or whatever, like days later or like years later, like, forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. What have you done? Hold on, let me bring out my notebook. I was gonna say, you know that probably ended up happening. Go for the aerial ace. Dude, your whole social status depended on whether or not you got invited to the party. Yeah, I got lucky. We were in a very small school, so... Yeah, whenever there was parties, it was pretty well known on who was going to be invited and who wasn't going to be. Dudes rarely got invited twice. Well, how many times were you invited? I know you got invited because you sold, or you gave away your Pokemon cards. What? Alright, we made it to 602 encounters. That's a thing. Right, Chardy? I don't think any of these are shinies. Dude, the lighting in this area throws me off so much. We'll run through this area really quick. Why not? Okay, by the way, got invited twice. I played a total of 3 times. And I'm guessing things with you and that girl didn't work out, did it? It's a gut feeling. I'm not saying anything about you, but I'm just saying something just tells me. What? I wouldn't mind a watch it, actually. Dude, there's so much stuff in the poison globs. That's a fun word to say, globs. Oh. Someone was Mr. Popular? Is that what I'm hearing? Man, I wonder what it was like to be popular back in school. Yeah, you're right. I would never know. Oh, come on. You weren't popular in school either. Oh, I forgot to take the citrus berry off. That's a big oops. All right. We'll get rid of this last crystal, then we're going to end this. Oh, geez. You was said quickly. Actually, we'll get rid of this one, too. Oh, that's what you mean. Oh, boy. All right, though, chat. We are going to end stream for the day. We will be live again on Friday. And we're going to make it to 1,000 encounters on Friday. At least I'm hoping. I was going to say, I do work Saturday, so we can't do a super long stream. But we'll try to do a stream about this size again. But hopefully everyone's enjoyed. Ironically, after our encounter, she stopped her parties. Maybe she stopped her parties because she found someone she liked. Anyways, guys, later. Boop. Yo, okay, where am I? Okay, my ending thing got deleted. That's lame. Take the starting screen.